Hi everyone, hope you are having a good day. A couple months back, I announced that I am working on a Tanstack SaaS boilerplate. It took me more time than I initially planned for, but I'm happy to announce it's finally live. It comes with a beautiful landing page, authentication, payments, sending emails, organization management, and a lot more. So you can focus on your core features rather than spending days on setting up all these boilerplate features. In this video, I will share what tech stack I'm using, show you a quick demo of the starter kit and how you can set this up. Alright, let's get to it. Let's talk about the tech stack first so you have an idea what we are dealing with. I used TypeScript for the primary language, Tanstack Start for both the front end and the back end, BetterAuth for authentication, Polar for payments, Postgres for database because that's the most popular and reliable one, and of course Shatcyan UI for the UI. I am working on making this more modular. So for example, if you don't like Polar and want to use Stripe, you can just swap it out. You can check out the full roadmap from the website. Here you can see what I am currently working on, what are the things I will work on in future, and if you have any feedbacks or feature requests, you can just submit them from the feedback tab. Now let's see a quick demo of all the features you will get from this starter kit. You can access the demo site from here. So once you get the starter kit, this is the landing page you will get. It has all the common sections that are typical SaaS have, like your clients, features, pricing sections, FAQ and all that. Let's sign up to see the dashboard. Let's call it Arif Hussain. Use a strong password. Create account. Account created successfully. So now we have to create an organization. Let's call it Arif's Empire. Why not? It's a technology. Let's give a website. And you can upload your logo, and for all the storage I'm using Cloudflare R2. Create organization. Great, we have to select our plan. Let's go with the cheapest plan because I'm cheap. And since it's a sandbox, we can just use 4242 test card. Start trial. Alright, our order is complete. So I can go to sandbox, go to customer, and here I can see the new customer and see his details. Okay, it's great. Now let's go back to our dashboard. So you can see the default organization is selected, the one I just created. And from here I can also create new organizations. I can go to settings. There's no profile picture, so let's add a picture of this guy. Save profile. So I can see the avatar throughout the website. Go to organization. I can see the organization settings. Go to members. Here you can add new organization members. So let's add a new member. Send invitation. And now if I go to Gmail, you can see I got the invitation, and this is using resend for sending all the emails. And from here, if I'm logged in, I can just accept the invitation and I will be added to the team. And then in the billing, I can see what plan I'm currently on. I can also go to manage billing, and this is going to open Polar's billing. So users can manage their subscription, upgrade the plan, or cancel the plan, or whatever needed for the billing. And that's all the core features. We also have the dashboard, but right now it's just a placeholder. I'm thinking of adding some charts and analytics over here to make it a little more pretty. But overall, these pages are supposed to be placeholders for your own features, right? Because overall, the purpose of this starter kit is to save you time from building all the generic features like this organization invitation or setting up the emails and stuff. Alright, to access the boilerplate, you need to first complete this checkout. Right now it's only $29 for first 20 spots, So if you are interested, do check it out before the price increase. Once you complete your purchase, you should receive an email like this from Polar, and this will give you the access of the Tanstack starter kit GitHub repo. This one. And this includes the boilerplate you need to launch your next SaaS. So let's set this up. I'll clone the repo, go to my terminal, git clone, let's install all the dependencies. Great. Open this up. Alright, so this is all the code you need for the boilerplate. I also included a claude.md file, so if you are using any AI assistant, this will help it to get all out of context. Let's close this for now. The only thing we need is just to set up our env. I have added an env.example to help you get some context. So I'll just create a new env and copy all this, paste it here, and now we just need to fill up all these variables. The first one is database URL, so you can use any providers you want. For me, I will be using Neon, so let's go to neon.tech. I will create a new project. Let's call this Tanstack demo, create, connect, and from here just copy the database string and paste it here, and there you go, we have our first environment variable set up. I have created a separate docs website to guide you through everything. So this is the getting started file. We already did this. From features, go to database. So here we have set up the environments. All the database schema is defined in schema.ts file. Let me show you. Here you can see the database schema setup using Drizzle. So let's just push all the changes. Let's copy this. And this created the SQL file we need for the migration. Next, let's copy this to push all the changes into our new database. Applying migrations. Looks like it was successful. Now if we go to our database, go to tables, you can see all our schema was applied and we have a bunch of new tables. Now let's move on to the next feature, which is authentication. For authentication, we need to set up a few environment variables. The first we need is BetterAuth secret. This is used for a lot of encryption, so your users' sensitive data doesn't get out in public. Next, we need to provide our app URL. If you are using OAuth providers like Google login, GitHub logins, Facebook logins, you need to provide their credentials as well. So let's go one by one. I will just copy this to generate our secret. And copy this, paste it here. For localhost, our application will be running on localhost 5173. I believe that's the default vEat server address. I think we don't need this one. And for OAuth, we need these two. To get your Google OAuth credentials, just visit console.cloud.google.com. From here, let's create a new project. If you already have a project, just use that. Let's call this Tanstack demo. Once it's created, go to credentials. So before we can move forward, it's going to ask you for some information about your app. So just go and fill those up. Alright, now we can create a Auth client. It's going to be a web application. Let's call it web app client. And here you need to provide your JavaScript origin. So for ours, it will be localhost 173. And you can add more as well. So when you go to production, just make sure to add your production website address over here. I don't need this for now. Next, we need to provide our redirect URL. So go to the docs and scroll down. Yeah, so copy this. And we're just gonna replace the 3000 with 5173. Create. Great, now you can see we got our client ID and client secret. So just copy them, paste it here, get the client secret and paste it here. And there you go, we are halfway there. Next, we need to provide our email credentials. So let's go to the docs again, go to email, and this will guide you how to get your email credentials from Resend. So let's just so I'll just visit Resend. So this is my Resend account. If you don't already have one, just create a new account and then go to API keys. Let's create a new key, call this Tanstack demo, copy this, paste it here, and then you need to provide who is sending the email. So for me, it will be Arif at tanstackstarterkit.com. Next, we need to get Polar access token for accepting payments. So just visit sandbox.polar.sh. I am using Sandbox because we are in the development, but when you move to production, just make sure to remove the Sandbox and visit polar.sh directly and get the production API key. So anyways, to get the API keys, go to settings, and from here you can see the developer section. Let's create a new token, Tanstack demo, expiration, no expiration. Let's give it all the benefits, so why not? Create token, copy this, paste it here. And the last part is setting up the Cloudflare keys, because we are using Cloudflare R2 to store all our static files like images and videos. So let's quickly add that part. And again, our docs can help you with all the steps. Let's go to the Cloudflare dashboard. And from here, let's copy the account ID. Let's get the R2 variables. So from storage, R2, create a new bucket, Tanstack demo, create bucket, and this is our bucket name. So let's copy this and save it here. Go to settings, enable the public development URL so we can visualize the files we store. So now we need to get the API keys, and for that we need to go to R2 and manage R2 API tokens. So let's go to overview again. Yeah, from here go to manage. Let's create a new token, call this Tanstack demo token, give it a read and write access, create token. Now we have the access key ID, copy this and copy this. The only last remaining part is the R2 public URL, which I forgot to copy because I'm an idiot. So let's go back to overview again. Go to the demo, settings, and copy this. And there you go. We are officially all done. So if everything goes well, we should be able to run the application now. So let's run npm run dev. Okay, it's running. Let's open this up. And there you go. Looks like the application is running. I can see the marketing page. Let's go to sign up to see if it's working. Email Arif Hussain, password. Let's give a strong password. I don't think I can use this email because I used this same email for Polar Sandbox in the past. So I'll just change this for now. Create account. It's loading. And there you go, account is created. And if we go to the database, go to users, and I can see my new user, Dev Arif Hussain 3. Alright, that's it. Do check it out. It's only $29 for first 10 users. So make sure to grab it before the price increase. And that's all for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.